guys, it's Jessica Gilbert with Sunny Living, and today we're going to talk about how to find clients when traditional marketing techniques just aren't working for you. I can tell you, I tried just about everything, and a lot of them failed. So I'll just give you the nitty gritty on what works and what does not. So I was fortunate in that I had a solid network when I started because I was already going to biz as a sales manager at the Holiday Inn. So when I decided to quit at the Holiday Inn and then started doing Olive Garden, was just kind of floundering there for a little bit, and then decided to start my business, I knew to go back to where I was comfortable and to ask fellow business owners for help. But again, I didn't really know where to start. So I was just like, hey guys, this is what I'm doing. And I just went as a sub and didn't really have like a direction. So once I chose that direction and asked people directly, I had two people in mind, because once I chose move out cleaning, I knew exactly who to ask and who would help me. Hannes Kramer with Western Skies Real Estate, and Micah Richardson with Eco Clean Montana, because he's a carpet cleaner. Those two people had a pulse on move out cleaning. And as soon as I asked them directly, hey, do you guys know anybody that could use my cleaning services? They were more than willing to help me. So if you know somebody that could potentially be a client, don't be afraid to ask them. Just ask them point blank, hey, this is what I'm doing. Would you be willing to give me a shot? I'm starting a new business. A lot of business owners are willing to give people a shot because they can empathize with you. So they were crucial. They gave me 4 referrals that day, and those 4 referrals all turned into business, and that paid for my membership for the year. So the return on investment for that was immediate. And then I'll tell you, one thing that I tried that did not work, though, was the Chamber of Commerce. Although it can be good if you go to like the actual events and you can learn things and network in person, those are great. But when I signed up, I was enticed by the advertising package. So you can get the radio advertisement, a TV commercial, and a Gazette ad. None of those worked for me, though. I just wasn't reaching the people that I needed to target. My audience was not, they just weren't being reached that way. So I tried cold calling, but I've never been good at cold calling. I sucked at it when I was at the hotel. I suck at it today. I just don't do well over the phone. It's just not an effective way for my business. I never have been able to get the pitch right. Nobody wants to talk to somebody about cleaning over the phone. If they need it, they'll call me. So that never has worked for me. I tried going into businesses. That also did not work for me, because a lot of times the people that I was encountering were the gatekeepers. They're like the office managers, but they're not the decision makers. A lot of times they're the ones that are actually doing the cleaning. So if you're asking, hey, do you have somebody that's doing the cleaning? It's usually them. And they're like, oh, we're fine. We don't need you because I'm doing it. Yeah, but you suck at cleaning. So look at all the cobwebs. So I did that, and it was like speed dating. I got rejected 40 times. It was brutal. So don't waste your time driving around to businesses. It is a huge waste of time. I mean, I will say, though, I did make some mailers, and I did mail them out to people. That seemed to have better return on investment, because I did get some people either with flyers that I hung around in church bulletin boards, gas stations, things like that, public bulletin boards. Those actually had better return on investment than going in cold or calling people, because they could see it, they could take my name and number, and then they could call me at their convenience. I met a couple of awesome realtors and a couple small business owners doing that, but it was a very minimal return on investment, and I wasted a lot of gas, and I printed probably hundreds of dollars worth of those things. So mailers can be effective, but you got to be judicious with them. But the best source of referrals for me has been my clients. As soon as I asked them, hey, do you know anybody that needs cleaning? They already know, like, and trust me. So they're more than willing to help me find more people that they know that could use my services. So if you don't have any clients yet, a really good way to start is to have a friend just offer them your service for free, and then ask them point blank, hey, do you know anybody that would be willing to pay me for this? But be careful, because if you give away your services too much, they're not going to see the value that you're bringing them. So only do that every once in a while if you're absolutely sure you're either going to get a raving review or if it's a donation. I like to give things away for charity because it makes me feel good. If it's something that I can get behind, I will give away gift certificates all day. But And then I'd say for me, the other really good source of finding new clients was my online presence. I'm not afraid to ask people for a 5-star review anymore. When I first started, I didn't have a website, so I didn't have anywhere to direct them to. But then once I got my website started, I would ask my clients point blank, hey, will you please leave me a review? And because I have more 5-star reviews than anybody else in town, that gets me a lot of business. I get tons of calls all the time, so much so that I usually have to turn away business. But, and then the other online thing that really helps me is Facebook. For whatever reason, Facebook works for me. That's just where my demographic of people are hanging out. I've tried on Instagram. Nobody pays any attention to me on Instagram. So for whatever reason, my target market is Facebook, and it works really good. At the time, I just didn't have the time to be able to dedicate to posting every day consistently. So I actually hired that out. I had Scott Siri with Siri Content Development post for me every day for 6 months, and it was awesome. I got great return on that. It was an immediate return on investment. I was so busy I had to hire, and then I was so busy I still had to turn people away. So, but again, if you can't afford to pay anybody to do that, there are so many there's so much YouTube content out there on how to post consistently, how to build your audience, how to grow your likes and your follows. I'm not an expert at that. I had to pay somebody to do that. So that's not my area of expertise, but I will start interviewing the people that I had help me, because I think that delivering the people who helped me grow my business is going to help you grow your business, because I didn't do this all by myself. And I think it's important for you guys to know that when you start a business, you're going to need help. You're going to need people in your corner. You're going to need people that know things that you don't know. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer the questions that you've got about business. So we're going to learn a little bit more. But today was about where to find customers. So if you want to learn more, this is Jessica Gilbert with Sunny Living. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.